I did gym today. I did chest and triceps. I did back yesterday and I'm dead. I'm terrible at back. Like, I don't know. So something I've learned that I'm really bad at is muscle to mind connection, because I've never played sports or done anything active really ever. So it's nice. Like, I'm starting to get there, but overall I'm just kind of weak in general. I think I'm just really trying to focus on form and then know where to put everything, or like where everything goes. I skipped stretching too long and I have grandma hips. See, okay, so something that I know for sure is I definitely have like, or I had tighter hips, but ever since I started, like, it is crazy just how much better I feel. I think I really min-maxed life in this sense that, like, when you're early 20s, you can really kind of f around and like not care about what you eat, not stretch. But I've min-maxed it because now I'm 27. I'm like, girl, let's focus on it now before it gets bad. I think I just like that kind of efficiency. Like, I like efficiency in terms of, I like focusing on what I need to focus on at the time, and then I move on to the next thing that I need to focus on. I feel like I'm min-maxing life, but in the best way possible, and I love progression. Anyways, I have started stretching and it does really like help. I really like it. That sounds stressful. See, no, for me, I love it. It's actually not stressful. Well, I think because for me, I don't find it stressful. For me, I'm like, I enjoy it. I enjoy the progress and I love learning. Okay, you know what I don't understand? Cindy and I were talking about this because we'll see girls on TikTok and they'll be like, oh my God, I grew this fat ass in 1 year. And she's like lifting like 90 pounds hip thrusts and I'm doing 100. And I'm like, my ass don't look like that. And Cindy's like, yeah, the math ain't adding up. I'm doing 120, 130. Where's my fat ass? And we're like, yeah, I just don't really get it. I hate cardio, but swimming is a great alternative. Dude, I just walk. Like, I do not run. I just walk 30 minutes at least a day. You're not that old, but it's good that you're lifting now. No. I'm not old at all, but more so, I knew that I wanted to focus on it, but like at least by 30. And so then by 30, I'm like, okay, as an approaching 40, do that now. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think when you're 27 to 30, you should start thinking about it. I think before then, it's kind of like, you know what? Like, if you're not doing it now, that's okay. There does kind of time where I think, I think you should start thinking about it. Like, I don't know. I think I just min-maxed the idea of like, okay, I kind of took advantage of the years that my body was like young and whatever, who cares, it's just doing its thing. And then I'm like, yeah, now's the time that I gotta start thinking about it. Because I knew there was a moment in time where I know this, I gotta lock in eventually. When is that? And I was like, oh, this is the year. This is my year. How many miles do you walk? I think I walk, well, in 30 minutes, I walk like 1.7 miles. I only walk 30 minutes if I'm lifting that day because I don't want to be the girl who's at the gym for 2 hours, honestly. I just work out for 40-ish, depending, and then I walk for 30, and then I leave. If I'm not going to the gym that day, I walk an hour. Part of glute muscle formation is genetic. Nobody in my family has a fat ass. A lot of it is dieting. Oh, 100%. I do fully subscribe to the notion that losing weight is just diet. It's actually just diet. And then most of like body transformation is gym and protein. Protein, so much protein. You think you're eating enough protein? More protein. Actually, more protein than that. Bad ass over health though. Why not both? Loki, you're motivating me to go to the gym now. Should I just go after my chem lab? I think even just 30 minutes at the gym, walking on the treadmill, love that for you. What is your peak gym time in the day? Okay, honestly, I really benefit from the streamer lifestyle of like, I don't have a 9-to-5 job because the gym is packed at 5 p.m. So I try to go to the gym from like noon to 3, really. Also, I live in LA, so everyone else also subscribes to the notion of not having a 9-to-5 job. So it's never completely empty. I'm like, damn, what do we all do for work? Like, I don't know, but that's LA for you, I think. I too used to find the gym really intimidating, but I just locked in. I don't know. I just like, okay, I don't give a fuck about anybody here. I'm just gonna do my shit because I'm gonna get a fat ass and I'm gonna lose weight. It's gonna be sick and I'm gonna be strong when I'm 80. I just don't mind stuff. I just like, fuck it. But I will say, I don't like the man area of the gym. There's like the area of the gym where all the benches are and the mirrors, and there's a bunch of men and they're all just staring at themselves in the mirror doing their bicep curls, and I'm like, I don't like that energy over there, but I'll like off over in my corner. I'm okay with that. That's fine by me. But I go there when it's empty. I'm like, I could, yeah, I'm down. Packed gym is top 5 life frustrations. Dude, oh, okay, I'm starting to like really understand. Okay, there's a girl doing a circuit at the gym, which is like totally fine. Do your thing. But it's not like my gym is like really, really big. There is one thing that people use for step ups. It's like a giant metal pancake. Okay, you'd probably know what I'm talking about. Anyways, this is part of her circuit. I show up, I start my stretch, I do my whole workout. I'm on my 4th workout and she's still on it. And I have a timer because I'm using my Whoop. It's been 32 minutes and I'm like, okay, like, so I went up to ask, I just like, oh, are you using this to kind of ask like, hey, maybe I could use it when you're not. And she was like, yeah, I am. And I'm like, okay. So then I just walked and did my step ups on the machine, you know, the one that like people pull up, but instead I just put my foot on it. And I'm like, it's been 32 minutes, 32 minutes, and you're just doing your circuit with this thing. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I think etiquette wise, this is not allowed. But I'm like, I don't know. It's my first time really going to the gym, but I'm like, 32 minutes hogging this one thing is kind of crazy, no? At least I can do my step up somewhere else. It's fine. Forgot to go to the gym today. That makes it 15 years in a row now. Oh, rats. Didn't make it today. Okay, my pet peeve is, so you're supposed to wait like 3 to 5 minutes in between sets if you're doing like really large muscle groups or whatnot, whatever. But I'm watching this girl be on her phone for a really long time. And I was like, okay, like it's been like 10 minutes. So I was like, I'm just gonna go ask how many sets she has left. So I'm like, hi, how many sets do you have left? And she was like, oh, like I just started, I have 3 left. And I was like, my bad. I'm so sorry for asking. Then I was like, okay, fine. I'm just gonna work out right next to you. Fine. So I did. I worked out right next to her on the machine next to her that I did not even have to work out. And I just waited till she was done. And then she got off and then I worked on that thing. So, because I was just like, what is this attitude for right now? I have a macro plate subscription with basically I eat 2 meals a day of that thing and they do all the macros. So calorie counting in that regard, I don't have to do. And then I don't take my calorie counting too crazy. Like I'm not measuring it because I'm not really eating too much outside of that. I'm eating literally like either 1 or 2 things of oatmeal a day. And then I have a protein bar and then maybe like a random blueberries or whatever. So I just like have a rough idea of the calories I'm consuming, which is around 1400-ish. A day. I was on the treadmill and this guy, okay, first of all, there were so many other ones open that were like, you could go anywhere. It's like the urinal rule. Obviously, I don't go pee in a men's bathroom, but I've heard about it, okay? It feels like it applies to treadmills, but this guy came stand next to me on the treadmill and I'm like, okay. Anyways, he took his sweatshirt off and I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. And he was running next to me. So it's just like kind of, the air is pushing in my direction. And I'm like, for real? I was like, dude, I'm about to just move. Like, I don't care. But I really thought about it. I was like, how rude would it be if I got off and moved to a different treadmill? But I'm like, also, why are you standing next to me when there are 7 other ones that are open? Like, I don't know. How did you get into gymming? I find it quite intimidating. Well, I think, okay, if I'm to really tell you, like, okay, I knew that someday I would gym. I knew someday I would focus on my health. It was just a matter of when. And I just started to feel unsatisfied with myself. Like I'm unfulfilled in my life. I'm not really sure where, but I'm like, I'm like, okay, who is my dream self? She's a girl who goes to the gym pretty often. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that now. And that's really the end of it. I started small. I started with just, okay, I'm gonna walk 30 minutes a day. And then that went into, okay, I'm gonna walk an hour a day. And then that went into, I'm gonna walk 2 hours a day. And then that went into, oh, I'm just gonna go to the gym. So I started going to the gym. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe I don't need to walk 2 hours a day. I'm just gonna go to the gym and whatnot. It's kind of a 50-50. I go to the gym sometimes with Sydney and Sean, and then sometimes I just go alone. It depends on our schedules. But it's actually really nice because Sydney and Sean are very well versed in gym. So if I ever have questions or like I don't know how to work out this one muscle group, they always are there. And I'm like, oh, this is really fun. It's so hard for me to enjoy going to the gym. Okay, Lauren, let me break it down for you. So I was the same way. I used to, like, right before I made this decision, I was like, dude, I don't want to go to the gym. I don't enjoy going to the gym. I don't like working out. I don't like any of it. And guess what? I still don't. Do I have fun at the gym with Sean and Sydney are there? Do I really like working out? No. I don't really get the whole dopamine hit thing. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't really feel physically different except like I'm waiting to lose weight and then maybe I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, you know. But what I realized was, guess what? I don't have to enjoy going to the gym. I don't have to enjoy it. I'm just gonna dig the hole. I'm just gonna go to the gym and do the thing that I don't want to do for max an hour, 2 hours maybe. And then guess what? I'm gonna go on with my life, enjoy the rest of my day because I don't have to like going to the gym. And then once I unlocked that for myself where I was like, oh, I don't have to like this thing. Then I was like, oh, yeah. Because I just had this mentality that I had to like it because people were like, oh my God, I love going to the gym. I'm like, no, I've never felt that way. And now that I've shifted that where I was like, yeah, I just don't have to like it. I'm just gonna dig the hole, as Sean would call it. I'm like, there we go. So yeah, I don't really like it, but it does set me up for success. And that I like.